Wah. Wah.
Ew. Bad.
I'm gonna give up.
Bump, 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 break, break, beauty, and
the break zone.
Bring it home, Heidi. Let's go. What's up?
You can always count on me, baby.
I know. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, it is. We skipped last week.
We did. Yeah, I know. We have a whole week of potential content we can talk about.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't feel like it was a week ago though, because I think it was just because I ended up watching the podcast anyway on Monday from the last episode, and that might be why. But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, no, we were definitely here.
Instead.
I actually ended up sitting in my room and just putting it on the TV, watching it instead.
I do like that you put it on the TV. I never think to do that.
Well, I forgot that I had the luxury of doing that. And then I was like, why don't I just watch it? Like, instead of watching it on my phone, I'm like, why don't I just put it on YouTube? Like, that's right so there.
Smart. I don't use my TV for, well, I got rid of the TV in my room.
I don't know why. Oh, yeah, you have that projector. That's why.
I have a projector, which sometimes people send me things to promote them, and then I just forget to promote them. So I'm going to do that right now.
There's only so much time in the day. You know
the company that sent me that projector, that was very nice of you, and
we're getting to it. It has gotten use out of it. I will tell you that.
Shouting it out right now. Really appreciate that.
Get a projector for your room and get rid of your TV.
No, I really do like it better because I only like the projector is it's a little bit of work to get it on. So I have to really, really want to watch something. I don't use it for like background noise anymore.
See, I feel like I wouldn't like that. I want something fast. Like if I can't just press a button and it be on.
I do. I just press the button and it comes on. But like there's something about a huge projection going across your wall where you're like, yeah.
Your room has to be set up so perfectly for you to be able to.
It is though. It's set up very nicely.
Projector on the wall.
My room was built for a projector. Honestly, built by projectors.
Built for this. It's built different.
No, it's weird that we were supposed to come in last week and then
we bailed on Wyatt.
Why did we bail?
Because you had that promotional video you had to do for the Galentine's Day.
Oh no, Wyatt canceled on us, and then we
canceled on him.
Thursday.
Oh yeah. Wyatt canceled on us, so then we had to cancel on him on accident.
That was wild on Thursday. I forgot to take an outfit. I forgot that I was making that video, and so I texted you and I was like, can you bring me a red dress?
Literally, she was like, this promotional is going to be at 6. It was 5:45. I was like, ma'am, you have 15 minutes and half of that's going to be me driving this thing to you.
Yeah, it's hard. It is hard.
It's a hard life out here.
Do not recommend having a dream and also a 9-to-5. It's hard.
Less than ideal. No, I get it. I mean, I feel like
granted, I do cause a lot of issues on myself. Like I could have packed it that morning and that would have just solved all my issues, but I didn't do that.
I feel like in the back of your head you were probably thinking about 7 other things that had to be done that day, that was probably the least of your worries, or you thought that you would be able to run by the house and get it before you went.
Thanks, Heidi. I made me feel a lot better.
I'm just trying to
Do you ever see those people that like have their life together so perfectly though, and it makes you feel like a piece of shit because you just like, they're like, I wake up at 5:45.
No, I feel that way
yoga.
about TikTok. TikTok has so many unrealistic expectations because they'll do a vlog, they'll be like a day in the life of, and like they're up at 6 a.m. They get a whole workout in, they're drinking their super greens and eating their protein and making a breakfast. I'm like, I have to be at the salon at 9:45, no later. I wake up at 9:15. I barely get my teeth brushed and clothes on my body. I am not waking up any earlier than that.
I want a realistic get ready with me, or here's my mornings.
You know what? If any of you are having a day where you're getting up at 5 a.m. or you're doing a day like that, let me know, because I need to know if there are more people doing this.
I don't know anybody that does. That's the thing.
I don't either, but I'm like, why?
I see these people on TikTok and I'm like, who the fuck are you? Where did you come from? Because I don't know anybody personally.
The ones with the crazy ass like shower routines, like they're in there with like 17 fucking shelves full of shit.
Everything on them, like.
I'm like, dude, I mean, a full body shower for me when I'm like shaving and everything, like a full shower, like shave, hair wash, everything. I mean, like, that's a lot of work. Or like their like night routine where they're like putting face serums on and like
9,000. They're like, and then I have my own micro needling at home that I do. I'm like,
am I doing something wrong?
They pull out like a exfoliating machine and air dryer that I'm
or
like,
like
where
they're
did
going
you
downstairs,
find
like
this
if
shit?
they have like fucking 50 Starbucks cups like in their cabinet and they're like pulling it out, like getting themselves water, like setting up their day and their
everything
bed.
matches and it's
They
so
have candles
perfect.
and they light their candles.
We still
and, like,
have hot box pizza cups as our cups.
those are the only cups we have.
Literally, we have glassware, but we don't use it. We use hot box
No,
pizza
and
cups.
even the glassware is stuff that's been given to you. Like one's a bridesmaid cup that someone got you to ask you to be your bridesmaid. The other one definitely came from like a grab bag.
Another one is one that I put puff paint all over.
Yep. And then we
Those
have
are
all
our
of
only
those.
wine glasses.
All of the shot glasses are who knows from where. None of them match either.
A lot of them, though. That is one thing. Like, if I put
There
all
is
of
a
our
lot of them.
energy into, like, matching glassware that we have into shot glasses, we'd have a whole set.
A remarkable amount.
Definitely more than one set of glasses. That's for sure.
Nothing in that kitchen
But
makes
I
a lot of sense.
my favorite part about social media, especially since, like, TikTok came out, is the realism on there. And I feel like there was a while.
do you feel like there's still a lot of not realistic on there though?
Yes,
too?
but
Like,
I
don't know if
like
there's necessarily a
that
great balance.
it's getting better, because when Instagram first came out, it was all this like, it was all fake, all of it.
Yeah.
Like, nobody actually lives like that. It was all just like fake, and then you get in your own head and you're like, why am I not doing these kind of things? Why am I a piece of
like,
shit?
makes
Why
you
did I
question
sleep
your own
until 10
reality.
a.m. this morning and then like not work out and not want to do anything today? Well, that's because like that's how most people feel, but we've created this view on social media that makes us think that everyone has their life together, and when like 90% of people don't.
At all, like literally not at all. I feel like most days I'm lucky to like get up and even just have like even 5 minutes of reflection for myself before I like
Yeah.
hit the ground running. Like usually I'm scurrying to get out of bed because I'm late because I wanted that extra 5 minutes of sleep.
Yeah.
I'm brushing my teeth, getting my clothes on, and then like by the time I'm at the salon, I'm like so focused, or like even like Burn or wherever I'm going, like I'm so focused on like the task at hand there
Yeah.
that it's just like the thought of like someone getting up and
Or
going
doing
to the gym
the
and
cold showers.
oh my god,
You wake up in the morning and that you're like, it's
I
the
think
best
that's a
thing you can
cult.
do for your body.
First of all, there's a lot of things that are culty, like Jeeps. Those are very culty.
Yeah,
Our dogs are annoying.
The cold shower shit, that is culty. Like those people will literally die by that. Like if you're a cold shower person, like you will literally fight
have
to
you ever
the
tried
death.
it?
Fuck no, I hate
did.
being cold.
I hate it. I did try. You know, like when you're going through something, you're like,
I just wanna feel
willing-
something
You're
else.
willing to do anything to make yourself feel a little bit better about your life. I'm like, I'm gonna start doing this cold shower routine. Like, I'm not gonna wake up at 5 a.m. or do my laundry, but I'm gonna try this cold shower. It was terrible.
I already have such poor circulation. that I
He's
think
like
if I got in the shower,
chihuahua
if I
in
got in
there,
the shower, I would probably go hypothermic like immediately. It wouldn't take much. You'd probably have to like pull me out. Like my lips would be purple. I would be like, I don't think I did this right.
You'd look like, so I got, well, I have a cat now. I got a cat. And then
Chloe.
I was dog sitting.
Chloe.
And the dog ate cat poop out of the litter box, which I don't know why dogs do that. It's fucking gross, but they love cat
Yeah,
poop.
you know what? Dogs also, I mean, I don't know if it's all dogs, but Brogan, he'd be like eating underwear and shit too. I'm like, you dirty little bastard.
And
like,
you feel a little bit dirty because you're
yeah,
like,
dude, what the hell? I mean, not like
Am I a
anybody's.
snack?
It doesn't matter
Yeah.
whose it is. Like, if you leave any time, they could be clean, fresh out of the washer. Like, he's eating them.
oh, I
he
used
does
to
have
have
socks
I
too.
used to have 100 pair of underwear. You know how many I have now?
Two. I knew that was the number coming out.
Brogan has eaten 98% of my underwear.
He's so fucking gross. He's a little weirdo. He's a little fucking weirdo, man.
No, there was one day that I like, my underwear kept feeling weird, and I was trying to figure out what was going on with my underwear. I finally go to the bathroom. I pull them down. The crotch was happy
ate them
now.
out. He said,
I was feeling a cold breeze on my
Coochie.
fascial.
It's so fucking like animals are just gross, man. Like and like that too, eating cat shit, like that's scrumptious to you,
so
bro.
she's a Pomeranian, so she comes in, she has the shit all over her chest. It's like she had gone and it
she
was
had
a
dingleberries in her neck.
It was a gourmet meal for her. She didn't just like go in there and sneak
Ew.
one turd. She was all like eating.
She went in on that shit.
Like imagine how
Literally.
you'd eat ass. That's what she was doing with the turd. She was all the way into it. So I just grabbed her and I didn't know what to do, so I just threw her in the bathtub, and she's just looking at me like I had killed her.
Yeah, she's like, "What's your fucking problem, bitch?"
But I also don't know what temperature you wash a dog at. So
she
I
was
just
probably literally like, "Have you tried it? Have you even tried to eat it? Like maybe you'd like it." Where's the disconnect?
It's so good.
It was so good.
I was saving that one for later.
That was a snack that I put away myself. If I also am just like the audacity of them trying to come cuddle you in bed after like
Dude, I was brushing her teeth too. I don't know if you ever tried to brush a dog's teeth.
Oh, Brogan hates that shit.
Oh, I know, because Brogan has the most rank breath ever. I love him to death, but your dog has like not okay
He's
breath.
garbage breath. It would kill a small army, I swear to God.
And he always wants to be in your face, and he'll get right in your face and yawn immediately. I'm like,
dude, he's kind of an asshole. Like, he literally is like love languages being like this close to your face and like blowing his fucking rank breath. He wants to say like survival of the fittest. Like, who can survive my breath?
If he ever had a one night stand, he would. He would never survive, because you know, like when you're like, not even like a one night stand, like if you're with somebody, even
Ew.
like you kind of like put your.
Well, then that means
you talk like this first thing in the morning.
Charlie and him were perfect together because she eats shit and his breath stinks.
She probably loved it. She probably wanted to eat his mouth.
Probably like
I think that's one of my biggest fears, like newly in a relationship, is when you wake up together, because you're like, God,
like when you're still in the honeymoon phase and you're like, I don't want them to know that I like tinky
I'm
breath
ugly.
in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm ugly.
I am ugly and my breath smells like trash balls.
Just right up in the morning.
Except because a lot of times if you like when you first started dating, you're going out to dinner together, you're coming straight
doing
home.
all the cutesy
yeah,
shit,
like
yeah.
you're not thinking about like, oh, I have to do my skincare routine and brush my teeth and shave my legs, and you do all that stuff when you're alone.
I think it's so crazy that like that's like the standard when you first start dating, and then like it goes away so fast.
Oh yeah, you have to
So
go
fast.
on all these dinner dates. You have to do all that stuff. But like in the morning
fast.
after you've had wine, dinner, and hanky panky, and then go straight to sleep after that, you wake up in the morning, your skin is crusty, you have makeup everywhere, your breath smells because you ate all this food and drank, and then you still have to figure out if you like each other.
Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I also feel like I'm like one of those people where like this like absolutely probably sounds a little shallow, but like, and I mean maybe not even morning breath, but like bad breath in general, like like that. You would be the hottest person in the world, best person in the world, like. You puff one gust of bad breath my way.
Puff
you're
one gust
done.
of bad breath.
Like a vape, like whenever they like blow smoke cloud, it's literally like a green gas. It's like
SpongeBob episode of it.
yeah, like that would be my worst nightmare.
I think that's my biggest fear though, is that I secretly have bad breath and no one's telling me.
No, I feel like people like that. Like
You would tell me?
I have a hard time believing someone wouldn't say something.
You would tell me?
Oh yeah. You would tell me? You would tell me?
Heidi, just say
You
it.
would tell me? Would you tell me?
Well, I didn't have health insurance for 3 years, so I didn't go to the dentist. I have a dentist
At
appointment
least
next
you don't
week.
have like 7 years of tartar buildup on the back of your teeth like Ben.
I do. I took a picture of it. It's not okay.
I go to the dentist every 6 months, so I like really don't have. Like,
I didn't. My parents kicked me off my insurance when I was 18. They were like, okay, well, you're on your own. So I had insurance through college, like through my college. And then I lost that insurance when I graduated. I got a job like a year later, so I had insurance from there. And then when the pandemic hit, I lost my insurance because I lost my job. And I just didn't have insurance from 2020 until now.
Yeah, see, like my mom and dad have gracefully let me stay on their insurance until like I can't be on their insurance
Yeah, you
anymore.
only have like one more year.
I know, that's the kicker.
You're going to have tartar teeth.
No, I think my teeth are one thing. We spent a lot of money, like braces and stuff on these bad boys. So if I take care of anything, it's definitely going to be these teeth. Like I'm not going to have a fucking rotted out mouth by the time I'm 40 by any means. No one would ever love me.
Dude, I wanted braces so bad when I was a kid.
No, I hated them, dude. I looked like a fucking idiot. I had this like, so when I had to get braces, I had my canine teeth were baby teeth. And I was going to the dentist every 6 months. They never told me this. I'm in ninth grade. It was my freshman year of high school. And I go to an orthodontist. They referred me over there and they're like, okay, we're going to have to pull these teeth out because your adult teeth are laying sideways, like above like your top teeth. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, what are we going to do? So I'd go in this surgery. They'd rip these baby teeth out. They went in, peeled back the roof of my mouth, stuck these little buttons with a chain on them to the tooth, ran the chain through the socket, and then cranked them onto this chain to like get them to come down.
I wanted that.
No,
you know,
it was so painful.
You know
that
how
was
you
like
always
single-handedly the worst thing I've ever been through.
You always want what you don't have. So for me, people that had braces, I thought it was so cool, and I don't.
I looked like such an idiot. For literally 4 years, I had 4 teeth right here, 2 massive gaps where there are no teeth, and then my molars. I had 4 front teeth.
Dude,
that was it.
Those people that had the retainer where you took the key and you had to twist it.
Oh,
like,
it was like oh my God, a spacer.
Oh, I wanted one of those so bad.
Do you know how bad that hurt? That probably hurt though. Like whenever I had to get mine cranked, like whenever you had to like tighten the chain, there would be so like much tension on the top of my mouth right here. Like it would be like a headache, but like right here in like the middle of my face. And it hurt. And it would hurt for like several days. It was awful.
I have Invisalign.
I would have rather have had Invisalign. I had no better options.
I just don't wear them due to lack of responsibility.
I need to go get my permanent retainer re-glued and a new retainer, but that's so much work that I'm not willing to do right now.
I just always forget to wear them.
I don't even know where mine went. I had mine. I don't even think it would fit anymore, to be honest.
I'll get that headache because like once a week I'll decide I'm going to get my teeth together.
I cleaned the bathroom and found some of your old retainers. Or they were still in a bag, so they might be some of your new ones. I don't know.
No, Brogan ate one of them.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. They're fucking gross.
You be doing weird shit with my retainer. So,
He's like, this looks delicious.
Invisalign, you get like 28 you get 28 packets of retainers, and you wear you change
excessive.
it once a week because every time
28 weeks.
Yeah, every time it moves your teeth more each week.
How do they know that your teeth are gonna move like that? And are they guessing?
No, I'm sure there's science behind it. I paid $3,000. I've paid
$3,000
twice because I fucked up the first ones, and then I went back and I was like, yeah, I wasn't wearing those. I know you told me I was supposed to, but I didn't. And
my orthodontist died halfway through my treatment.
What?
I'm so serious. Yeah, dude.
From
I was
what?
literally like, after he had...
You opened your mouth, he died from your breath.
No. After he put me through the worst surgery of my life at fucking 14, he literally decided that he was an alcoholic and drank himself to death. And then we got a new orthodontist, and this guy was just a fucking weirdo.
What did he do to you? How do you know he's weird? Was he sticking his fingers in your mouth weird?
He was like one of those orthodontists, like when you sat there, like he would just get oddly too personal about the questions he would ask, and like he would always try to joke with you in like a weird way.
And their fingers are in your mouth. You're like, what are you doing? I had what's not a dentist, like the cleaning person.
Hygienist
that would ask me the most personal questions while she was cleaning my teeth, and I can't talk back to you. Your fingers are in my mouth.
Thing. And
you want to lose a finger, bitch?
The hygienist that specific orthodontist office had, like, they were awful. Like, those ladies caused me so much trauma. Like, if they thought that, like, no, I'm so serious. One girl, I remember her specifically, such a bitch. Like, I went in there one time and I was
That's
like,
such a Gen Z thing of you to say.
No, I'm so serious. She was a
oral
bitch.
hygienist caused me so much trauma.
She literally, I remember one time I was supposed to bring my retainer and I was coming from school and I forgot it in my mom's car. And my mom like left, like she dropped me off and left, and she fucking ridiculed me. She was like, she literally cussed too. She's like, you're fucking old enough, like you should not be forgetting stuff like that. She cussed the entire fucking
floss?
Dude, no, because I forgot my retainer and I was supposed to get fitted for like, they were supposed to like refit it or something in that appointment.
I was gonna say, I'm still forgetting to floss.
She literally, I'm not kidding, she cussed all the time. Like I remember thinking like, damn, like is this the orthodontist gonna let this bitch cuss in here like this? Like she would do it all the time. I remember her like saying that to me and I'm like, I'm 14. Like I have a lot going on with school and these braces.
Practice after this.
I have cheer practice in 2 hours and my mouth is sore.
My mouth is hurting real bad.
I'm like, how about you get braces, only have 4 teeth to eat with and not get made fun of every day, you bitch. That's probably why your husband left you, you cunt.
You just lose it. You just have a mental breakdown with her fingers in your mouth. You're saying stupid bitch.
It's one of those orthodontist offices that like they're not rooms. It's literally just like 7 chairs right next to each other.
What?
So like if you're having a mental breakdown, like everyone next to you is also having one.
I've never heard of that. I've only
It's one big open room with 7 chairs in a row, and like you just sit next to each other. And
I don't like that.
Oh yeah, it was not personal at all. There was like there's one kid that had braces, and they were threatening to take him off because he wasn't brushing his teeth. And she goes, "This is just nasty. You walk around like this." I'm like, everyone can hear this. This poor kid.
Dude, I hated brushing my teeth as a kid.
I actually didn't really mind it. Like I feel like that was exciting for me.
You
when I
never
was
did
little.
the thing where you went into the bathroom and you like ran the toothbrush under the water and then ran the water and walked out.
Okay, this is gonna be so fucking stupid and sound so weird. I really liked. Do you remember that Colgate toothpaste that had like the stars and the glitter and stuff in it?
Oh yeah.
I liked the taste of it. I was
So you just ate it?
No, I didn't eat it. I just enjoyed brushing my teeth. Like I liked it. Like that part was like something to look forward to. Because me and my brothers would brush our teeth together.
Aww.
In the bathroom. Yeah,
Sounds like a little
when we went to
bonding
bed.
moment for you
But
and
I
your
loved that
brothers.
toothpaste. I don't know why. I still think about it sometimes. I'm like, should I go get it? I think you can still buy it. It's just kind of sweet.
I didn't like anything like that. Like people that liked the.
Are you looking it up, Wyatt?
The pink medicine.
Yeah, that one.
I do remember that. I did not like the taste.
I loved it. I don't know. It was like kind of like bubblegum flavored. I feel like I remember. Or it was
Did you
like,
also like that pink penicillin medicine?
I loved that shit. I like low-key liked. I low-key liked being sick because I always knew it was gonna be. It was in that bottle, and they'd give you the syringe.
Yeah.
If I got like strep throat, I'd be like, "Oh, bring mama to medicine. Bring mama to medicine."
I've been having a craving
Dude,
for this for a while.
I like low-key would go like doorknobs to get that shit. I'm kidding. But no, I did. I loved taking it. I loved it.
Ew, no,
It was good. It was like bubblegum flavored.
In my mind,
Ooh.
all medicine was gross, no matter what. It just freaked me out, and I didn't want to take it. It could be the best medicine in the world.
Okay, you also had a holistic doctor that was sticking her fingers in your butthole, so I could see why the medicine was a problem.
She didn't stick her fingers in my butthole until I was like 14, which is odd. That she waited until that age and then did it several times.
So not only is she a weirdo, she's a pedo too.
Jesus Christ.
God damn. Did you ever like check her credentials? Like, was she like legit?
I don't know. We don't have.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure to work.
Liberty, Indiana doesn't have that stuff.
We don't have credentials. It's just your weird uncle. It was probably just my aunt that my mom took me to and told me it was my doctor. Like,
oh, God.
She'd literally be like, "Have you tried hot tea?" I'm like, "I have mono, bitch."
Ma'am,
like,
I don't think this chamomile tea is gonna cure this mono that's sitting in the back of my throat.
my parents were very holistic in that way, and it's weird because they weren't hippie-ish at all.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's weird because I've met both of your parents, and like in my mind, I would never be like, oh yeah, these would be the people that are gun ho about holistic.
No,
like,
they weren't like hippie-ish at all, but they and it could be, you know, just people in my family with addiction problems that they
steered clear of that.
Yeah, like
That's
any
fair.
type of medication. Like I had to be very, very sick to go to the doctor. Like I didn't just go to the doctor. I had to be physically throwing up or bleeding
You had
or
to be on
something.
your deathbed before your parents would offer you a helping hand. You had to get so sick to the point you made up an imaginary friend while your brain was boiling.
Dude, that's how because my temperature was 104 and my mom was just putting ice packs
I can imagine
on me.
you like laying in bed like,
She was just giving me Motrin and ice packs, thinking that it was going to get rid of 104 fever.
that's like ER. That's like ER. Straight to the ER. No questions
Oh,
asked.
I woke up with an imaginary friend. I'm pretty sure I went into a psychosis.
Your mom was like, this will do it. She literally just like puts a bag of frozen peas on your chest and like leaves.
You'll be fine.
Good job, Sarah. We can't eat those for dinner now, you bitch. Hope you're not hungry.
Good thing you have that fever and you're not hungry. 'Cause that's dinner.
That was Din Din.
Okay, I want to talk about this. I know we got like way into whatever we just got into, the dentist.
It tends to go that way every time. A deep
We
dive.
spent 35 minutes talking about the dentist. Okay, wait. Okay, if someone asks you to be their godmother, what does that mean?
In my terms?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know what other terms. If someone, Okay.
Like if I said,
I'll use you.
Say I'm pregnant and I say, Heidi, I want you to be the godmother of my child.
What it would mean to me is that if anything ever happened to you, you would want me to take care of your child, or that like you hold me to a higher standard than what you would everybody else for your child.
Right. So that is what everyone in
why will you look up the legitimate term of what like a godmother would be, because I actually don't know the answer to this.
Well, okay, so if you've been listening for a minute, you know that I have Puerto Rican roommate and really good friend in Puerto Rico. For their religious behavior or education. Yes.
You can read that real quick, Heidi.
It says a woman who presents a child at baptism and promises to take responsibility for their religious education. I didn't know it had anything to do with religion.
Yes. So in any other culture besides America, which also it's not true in America either. That's never happened. There's a lot of legality issues behind it. You don't get to just take someone's child because you're the godmother.
Can you do that in other countries?
No, you can't do that anywhere. It's all a made up lie. Like that's not what a godmother is. I don't know where it came from.
Probably like the godmother off of Cinderella.
Yeah, that's for
that's
sure
where it came from.
But a godmother is just someone who, because when my friend had her baby who's Puerto Rican, she asked another one of our friends to be her godmother, and she was a little bit freaking out because she was like, I'm not married or anything. I don't know if I want to have the responsibility of taking on a child if something were to happen to you, especially if it were to happen soon. You just never know, right? And she kind of looked at her and was like, well, you don't have to take care of my child if I pass away. She's like,
see, like
no,
in
that's
my
what
head,
a godmother is.
I'm thinking of like in a haha joking way, okay, like cool, yeah. But I'm like, if someone were like dead ass be like, I want you to be the godmother of my child, I'd be like, okay, yeah. Like in my head, I'm like, you hold me to a higher standard for your child, like what you see me as to your child, and that you also like would look at me as being someone that would take care of your child if need be.
Yeah.
Like I would be like a go-to.
That's not even what it is. There's so many, it has to go to blood. I looked all this up, but it has to go to blood. There's a lot of legality issues behind it. A godmother it's very unlikely that the child would ever go to a godmother.
I mean, I guess I knew that. Like I knew there would be like legality and stuff. It's like when kids get taken away, like and put in foster cares and stuff, they always go to blood first.
I ask on my story, and a lot of people feel the same way. It's some of them were like, if they die, you become the mom, you're the parent. Somebody said you have to change your name to either Wanda or Cosmo and grant their child wishes.
I loved the Fairly Odd Parents. That was such a good show. That was a solid one.
Do you still remember the song? Fairly Odd Parents, Fairly Odd Parents.
Big shake or milkshake.
Big dick chocolate wish.
Big dick chocolate shake, large fries.
Chocolate shake. Hold on. It's Fairly Odd Parents, Fairly Odd Parents.
Green goose, obtuse.
Green moose, guava juice.
Birthday cake, large fries, chocolate shake. Oh, that was close.
Ooh.
I think that was the end of it.
TikTok, Wallacott, Potta.
You just say a bunch of words until they make sense. Wait, let's look. Let's look at what that introduction was.
It's Fairly Odd
Anyway,
Parents,
no, I think in my eyes that's what I would see, but like in all actuality, I know that wouldn't be something that would actually happen. I wonder if you can put it in a will though.
You can,
yeah,
but
hit that.
It's not very often. All right.
Wait, go down. Obtuse, rubber goose, green moose, guava juice, giant shake, birthday cake, large fries, chocolate shake. Oh! We should make that one our intro
That's
song.
our new intro song.
Wait, no. You know what we should do? We should do that exact same beat, but like put our own words with it.
Yeah. Did we just come up with an intro
I
song?
think we did. You guys just saw this right here, right now.
Man, they're going to be so excited to not have to listen to our dumb, stupid
First of all,
voices.
we're going to have to really hone in on this week so we can get this song going. Anyway. Yeah, no, that's what I would think that is. There was also another question that we had posted. Did you get any good answers to that one?
No, because I don't know how to spell, and I didn't word it right.
What? Wait.
No, I did it wrong.
Or it was...
what feels illegal to buy, but it's not.
Someone said your first time buying weed in a legal state.
Yeah, because they do ask for your ID. And I don't smoke, but I have been to a weed store in California.
I love dispensaries. I really do. Something about it is
so
such
weird
an
because
experience.
it feels like a little doctor's office.
It does. I think it's kind of weird. So I don't know if all dispensaries are like this, but the one that I usually go to over in Danville, you can't like shop around. Like they have accessories, but you can't actually go shop them. Like when you walk in, like you're greeted by someone with an iPad like immediately.
Yeah.
And like you buy it off this iPad, but they have like smoke accessories and stuff in these like cases, but you can't actually like go shop around on them.
Like you just have to go straight to that
Yeah,
person.
and then you have to go straight up to the counter. I'm like, what's the point?
So, not changing the subject, but I was in New York last month, and there was a weed store. So I went in there, and I was like, "Is weed legal here?" And he was like, "No." I'm like, "Well, how are you getting away with this store?" He goes, "I've been to prison 5 times. I'm not scared."
Was it supposed to be like a CBD store that he like is selling weed out of?
I
or
asked him. I said, "Is this actual THC?" He said, "Yes." And I was like,
wait, isn't Delta 8 technically THC though?
Yeah, but I don't.
Or do you mean like he's like legitimately like selling shit
I
should
think
not
he
be selling?
might be selling weed, and like I think New York is just lawless.
He's literally like, I've been to prison.
He's like, I
I've
don't
been
give a
there.
fuck, stab me, bitch.
I don't give a fuck.
He's like, I'll lose my whole life for this place. It was
He's like, my baby mama already left 5 months ago. I've got this
I can't
up off
stop
the
thinking
ground.
about it if it was actual weed or not.
I just feel like I know
Not
that
that I
like,
would know the
'cause
difference.
Like,
Like,
fucking, it's crazy when people buy fucking Delta 8 at gas stations and actually eat it. Like, I don't trust gas station shit.
There, I was,
But like similar to that.
Well, I was trying to get onto weed there for a little bit, and
I was trying to do the weeds.
I want to. I
was
to do
trying to
weeds.
dabble in the weeds a little bit.
If I had goals for 2023, that would be it.
First of all, I think you just need to find a strain.
That's what
that
everyone
you're
always
not,
says.
Okay, but it's true. You need to find one that you're not going to lose your mind.
Find a strain you like.
That's what they all say.
There's no strain I like. I've tried every type of strain.
There's no fucking way you've tried every strain. You probably tried 2, didn't like them, and then decided you tried every strain.
Sativa and Tokyo or whatever the other one is. I don't like either one of them.
Sativa and indica, and then there's hybrids. And then there's other strains that are like subforms of them.
And you know what? That's what I don't like about weed stores either. They're like, oh, what do you want to do on this? Do you want to write?
Okay, yeah, the fact
or do you want to fuck?
The fact that they
or
like
do you
go
wanna
into like therapy mode too. They're like, what are you using this for?
Where does your trauma typically lie, and what
they're
lobe
like,
of your
like,
brain
they're
do you
literally
use?
like, how do you feel if I put my hand right here? I'm like, what does this have to do with weed?
What were your parents like? What are your relationship issues? I'm like,
this is so funny. So we went to the dispensary, and I think this one was in Effingham whenever we went, and like we were already high. Like we hotboxed the car before we ever even went. And I was going in there just to get edibles and a like disposable pen. And so like I'm already like kind of tripping out because like when I'm like high like that, I'm like I don't really want to be in public spaces. But I was like, we're gonna run in here.
see,
since
why
we're
would you
over
want
here.
to do something that makes
Because
you
we were
terrified
already
to be in
but
public
we were-
spaces?
Because it's for me to be calm, not to be in public spaces. It's for a specific reason.
It calms you down, but you don't want to be anywhere other than your house, where
Which
you're
is fine.
already
That's where I wanna
naturally
be
calm.
You don't get it, okay? You don't fucking
I'm already
get it.
calm when I'm in my house.
Anyway, so we like go in, and this girl is who comes up to me. I'm seriously not exaggerating. She was this close to me. I could feel her breath on me, and she was like talking like really low and like really like soft.
Hey,
and
what brings you in
dude,
today?
Sarah, I literally backed up. She took a step forward. Like I literally was like, maybe I'm tripping. I literally took a whole step back, like backed up, and she goes, like followed me in, and I'm sitting there and I'm freaking out, and I'm like, I picked 2 random things, didn't even look at the iPad because I was so ready to get away from this woman.
See, why would you want to do that?
It makes me sweaty even still thinking about it because I don't know if it's because I was high or what, like she was so fucking close. Like I remember it vividly. I was like, back up, like literally followed me.
It makes you too aware of things. I like being an unaware person.
No, I don't think it does make you too aware. I truthfully, okay, when I smoke, and I'm not like, I don't smoke every day. Like,
Yeah.
we'll get that straight. Like, I only do it
We'll
when,
get that
like,
straight right now.
because I don't, like, I'm not one that I'm like, no, I literally fucking, I do it as I need it. I'm not,
You're not gonna
doing
smoke out
it.
of a bong.
Yeah, or I'm not gonna like fucking shoot off into space and go to work. Like, I'm not doing that shit. But I mean, like, if I am like really going through it, or like I'm like trying to really figure shit out, like I feel like my brain is so go and like so ADHD.
I love it. I love being go.
But sometimes I need, if I'm going through something or I'm like really like struggling mentally and I'm trying to process things, but there's like 50 things going on in my head, those are like the perfect time for me to like be able to smoke and then like slowly like work through it instead of like thinking of every possible scenario or like trying to work out every little emotion. Like it slows things down enough that it makes it manageable.
You know what I think about when I'm high?
Probably
being high. That's it.
See, I would like, I don't know
all
why
that goes
though.
through my head is you're high.
Why don't you like try to come off of that and like use it like when you're like in the mental space where you're thinking of that, like why don't you try to like
Did
shift
your parents smoke or one of your parents? Yeah.
Bitch, absolutely. My dad literally grew his own weed in the fucking backyard for like 8 years.
Backyard. I think it comes from that. My parents were very okay with a lot of the things that I did. Like
weed is where they draw the line.
They weren't strict. They were strict in very obscure ways. But
that's how my parents were too. Like they absolutely weren't in the things that mattered, but the things that absolutely did not fucking matter, like I'd get the whip cracked on me. I'm like, all right, so you're gonna let me smoke weed out of a fucking pop can in your backyard, but you're gonna yell at me when I go hang out with my friends and I'm back by 9. Like
or like
or when I don't put my laundry in the fucking laundry basket.
Like I was 16 dating a 21-year-old and they did not bat an eye.
I think you should say that. I wouldn't disclose that information.
Hey, that's not on me. That was
that's fair.
That was
a fucking
the guy's
creep.
fault for
fucking
sure.
Creep.
But then when I didn't make my bed in the morning, my mom would lose her mind. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I might be dating a pedophile.
Mom, I think we have some bigger fish to fry. It's like the little things are just easier to be able to like yell at you for instead of like having to hash out a whole ass argument.
Or
like,
actually find like the core issues of it.
My parents would have never. That is never. But yeah, I think if you found just the right one, because trust me, I did the same thing.
I've been told.
I've done the same thing though. Like there are certain strains I won't do. Like I'm not a big indica gal because I just don't function well on it. I always
think I'm pissing my pants.
Yeah, I don't like indicas at all. I mean, like
every time I take an indica, all I think about is that I think I accidentally pissed my pants.
Because I also like to be able to like still function. Like I don't want to be like falling asleep. Like if I'm gonna be like high, I'm like okay, I'm like working through something or like I'm like doing something and like I want to be like slowed down enough, but not enough that I'm like on the couch like asleep. You know what I mean?
This seems like a lot of work. It seems like you really have to.
No, I think it
balance.
sounds like a lot of work, but it's not. It's really not.
Whatever.
And I also don't like binge eating. Like I went through like years and years of like eating disorders. So like any weed that like causes me to like have an appetite like that, I don't like smoking.
Yeah,
I think
I don't like having an appetite.
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying like
I only like to have crackers and water.
No, I'm saying just like triggering me to the point where I'm gonna be like binge eating and then like regretting it the next day. Like I don't ever want to go down that route.
The only place I ever binge eat to the point where I feel like shit after I'm done. Do you know what it is?
When you're drunk?
Mexican.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but like how do you not finish a whole plate of fucking like chicken, rice, and cheese? You know what I mean?
It's the only thing.
And a margarita to wash it down.
Every time I eat Mexican food, I'm like, why? It's so good, but I feel like shit for
it's
like
so good though.
3 days.
No, I agree with that. Or Texas Roadhouse.
Oh yeah.
Texas Roadhouse.
Anything where there's free appetizers is where it fucks me up because like you're waiting on the food
and they give you rolls like fill you the fuck up, or the tortilla chips with like the cheese dip.
They're like, do you want more rolls? I'm like,
you know what the worst one is? Olive Garden. When they bring you a whole fucking salad, breadsticks, the Alfredo, and your drink. I'm like, dude, that's a meal on its own. Are you kidding me?
I love our little Olive Garden dates.
I fucking love Olive Garden.
We went to Olive Garden last week and Heidi was like, let's see, I think, and she like looks at the menu, acts like she's like getting ready to get something extravagant. She's like, oh my god, okay, you know what, I think
I even made the waiter come back.
What I'm gonna get is the endless soup and salad. She's like, I'll take the wedding soup and the matzo ball soup.
Didn't even end up the mothball soup.
I'll take the mothball soup.
I actually ended up not even liking the soup.
And
it had a
salad.
weird ass gritty taste to it.
I love the endless soup and salad, but I also I got it. My car.
Wait, no, it's my car.
Oh shit! Did you pay?
Is it 5307?
Sure.
And we'll be right back.
Sorry, had to go pay my parking meter real quick. That was a little doozy. Little fairies flying around out there giving tickets away.
I will say I hate parking. I'm one ticket away from my car being towed.
Oh,
at all
bro,
times.
I have like 4 outstanding parking tickets, and it fucking pisses me off because they've all been parking tickets. Like say like I paid for parking and it's that last 15 minutes I didn't pay for. I always fucking get it on that last one. I'm
so
like, bro, I just paid 4 hours
shitty.
worth of fucking parking.
It's so mean.
Oh,
I'm
it
like,
pisses me off. And it's also like,
I'm
first
not
of all,
doing anything wrong.
the parking is like 95 cents. Cool. Like I'll pay that. But then when you send me a fucking ticket for $20, like what is your problem?
I'm already poor.
Yeah,
Why would
just
you
send
do
me
that to
just send me the bill for what I own, not because you want to fucking rape my ass.
Just
Like,
invoice me.
yeah, like come on, like $20, man. Like
Yeah, let's
unnecessary.
make a petition for that. Just invoice me. I'll pay it. Like the doctor's office where you don't pay it right away.
Yeah,
you
like
pay
you don't have to make me pay fucking $19 just because I didn't pay $1. Like, come on.
Parking ticket payment plan right now.
Anyway, sorry to just up and run on y'all like that. What were we talking about? Something didn't even fucking matter, I'm sure.
I don't know. I don't know if we ever know what we're talking about. Did we figure out? Okay, wait. Did someone send you things that feel illegal to buy?
Yes,
More
that's
of those?
where I was
Okay.
at. Okay, I had one that said White Castle. That one's a fair one.
Dude,
that one's a fair
that
one.
time you made me go to White Castle.
Okay, well, first of
it
all,
all tastes like onions.
First of all, we went to McDonald's. They were closed. Taco Bell, they were closed. The only thing that was open was White Castle, and you had no food at your house, and we were drunk. So we went to White Castle, and actually I got chicken rings and fries, and they weren't even that bad. I would never eat a slider from there.
What feels more illegal than buying White Castle is getting chicken rings.
From the store that are White Castle brand.
Oh, yeah. I feel like we've talked about that.
Yeah.
When you bought
We did.
White Castle frozen onion rings, like a psych or
They
whatever
were
you
pretty
bought, chicken
good.
wings.
I'm not gonna lie
Chicken
to you.
wings?
Pretty good.
I don't know if anyone said anything to me. What else feels illegal to buy?
Someone said 4 Locos and energy pills from the gas station.
Boner pills from the
Wait,
gas
what are
station?
those? What are those pills? I know that they're up on the front, but I don't know like what they are. Like you know what I mean? Like, are they actually like a 5-hour energy supplement? Or are they like
Essentially.
Viagra?
There's 2.
So you can buy the
double,
energy.
you can stay
double
awake
down.
all
You
night
can double
and
down.
be hard for the rest of your life.
Dude, I couldn't even imagine. You'd be like,
They have girl ones too. I've actually seen a girl on TikTok take one of them just to see what it's like. I guess you just come a lot.
you're just sitting there actively coming like for no
Yeah.
reason.
Can you imagine accidentally taking one of those and going to work or something and you're just
You're
like
in the McDonald's drive-thru.
like in a work meeting like
Oh God.
you suddenly become like attracted to people you've never found attractive. You're
I'm
like,
sorry. I also need to know what's going through someone's mind that they're like, that's a good purchase.
Yeah, like
That's not convenient. Like, when is that? When have you ever been in a situation that you need to buy gas station pills?
How down in the dumps is your dick that you have to buy gas station? Like, how flaccid is it that you think, you know what?
The prescription that you got from your doctor just wasn't cutting it.
You're like, you know what?
Powers in. Rhino.
Oh, Rhino's a big one.
Like, you're like, my wiener's not Rhino 69.
Yeah, there's no way. And it's always...
This is my favorite. Rhino, Bighorn.
Power zone.
I can't wrap my head around. I think that's a new ick. If a man has to go to the gas station and take a Rhino to get hard, it's done.
He's like, hey, do you want to hang out? I just took a bunch of Rhino pills.
hey, baby, you want to come over? My dick is on.
It's you know, have you heard of a rhino?
Not safe.
Imagine a rhino. That's what my dick is like right now. Just
wait, look up the women's version.
why
Mamba?
is it always like the
CBD sex pill, Mamba 69.
It's always the most aggressive animals too that they put on boner pills. Like, do you want to be a hippo?
Do you want to be a rhinoceros?
A raging
Wop.
stallion? No.
I don't think that one's real, is it?
Wop.
No, that one can't be.
Oh yeah, the other one it just makes you, I guess, more wet, which also.
You know what else is psycho? Why are you wearing shorts?
Oh yeah.
Sir, it's fucking cold outside.
Wyatt has on flip flops right now. So.
Yeah, Wyatt's got shorts and his dog's on.
Don't say dogs.
Sorry, you said dogs. I said dogs on. Dogs out.
Oh, that's even worse.
Does that say kitty kitty?
Dogs out's worse. Here's a women enhancement.
The pink what? What does that say?
Kinky kitty.
Kinky kitty. You know what also just feels illegal to be in, and it's not illegal, but it's just the most uncomfortable thing, is because when I worked at Envy, when I was bottle service girl, I would have to go into the like Cirilla's or some sort of sex store. That's where we would buy our
like shorts and stuff.
Our shorts, because they had the good ones that would like suck you in and stuff. But you go in there and then, do you need any help? So you were getting
like shapewear, like you were, yeah, okay.
But something about going in there just to buy a pair of shapewear shorts when they have just
you're
dildos
like
everywhere.
Say, it's like your shapewear shorts, and then there's like a fucking 10-foot long dildo right next to it.
Like just they're like, do you need anything else? You want a free?
I also feel like
plug?
it's so awkward, like going in those places too, because you see other people shopping and you see what they're shopping for, and you're like, oh.
And the salespeople always want to talk to you. They're like, so what are you looking for?
Oh my God, I know, because they're trying to make it like not uncomfortable, but it's like you're essentially kind of making it more uncomfortable by just like speaking to me. Like, I also think if you're going into a sex store, you probably have a pretty good idea of what you're going in there for.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're not just aimlessly shopping. You've done
some research. You're not just scrolling around a sex store like, oh, maybe look at these look at these anal beads, those look kind of nice.
Yeah, absolutely not. Like there's never been a time where I don't like I
can't believe there's still a thing, because Amazon, like if I feel like if anyone had the choice, you wouldn't browse for sex toys,
right? I feel like there's more discreet ways of doing it. Absolutely, I would agree with that.
You can get you may have been on the show that I did where I was talking to one of the crowd members. He said he worked at Amazon, and I said, oh, so you like ship out packages? He said, yeah. I said, what do you ship out a lot of? He goes, dildos. He's like, I swear to God. He's like, I ship out like 19 dildos a day.
I feel like they like do pretty discreet like packaging though. Like, do you like how does he know?
But you'd be amazed at how many
people aren't.
Because he was taking the actual product and packaging it into the boxes.
I thought you meant he was just like an Amazon delivery driver.
No, he worked at like the warehouse.
Like, is he opening these boxes? No. He's like opening them and like looking in them. He's like, what did you get today?
He looks at the name first. He's like, oh, Sheila. What are you into?
Dude, that's wild. But I mean, it does make sense. Like when you think about it, like
cookware and a dildo. Interesting.
You got a little spoon and a dildo.
Cat food and a dildo. Wow.
An interesting little combo.
Yeah, I don't... The kitty pills are...
That's killing me. I don't know.
Illegal.
Something about... Yeah, that's not okay.
Did you get any more?
The other ones I got were so stupid. Like, I shouldn't even say that because I feel like these people are probably going to listen to this and be like, oh, she thinks that's stupid. Someone said iPhones made by slave children. Like...
well, I'm not going to stop buying an iPhone.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Someone said the combination of rope, duct tape, plastic wrap, and a shovel.
Oh, well, yeah.
Are you trying to tell us something, you fucking...
Yeah.
What?
Who are you trying to kill?
And then someone else said a gun from a general goods store. What?
Like
where would
Walmart? Like a gun from a Walmart? Yeah, I feel like if you're buying a gun from a Walmart, you're only planning to use it on yourself. You have an
agenda. There's a hidden agenda, absolutely.
Because that's a purchase where you didn't... If you're going to a Walmart to buy a gun, you didn't plan it out.
Do you think that that's different than if you bought a gun from like an Academy or like a Dick's Sporting Good?
I feel like if you...
Or do you think that's more acceptable?
If you're using it for sport, recreation, or for, you're planning it out for self-defense in case something were to happen, you're going into a gun store and looking for these things specifically. If you're going into a Walmart to buy a gun, you thought about it 4 minutes ago, and you're gonna...
That's fair. You literally like have a whole cart. You have your milk, your bread, and your eggs. And you're
like, you couldn't pay for your milk, bread, and eggs. Your card just declined, and you're like, actually, I think...
Hold off. I'm gonna get this gun.
How much do I have left on there? Oh, $42? Okay, I'll be...
They buy it on their EBT.
I'll be right back.
They're like,
goes to buy a gun instead.
Can I put this on my food stamps card?
It's also, they just stopped at Walmart maybe like 2 years ago having the gun section open 24 hours. There was a time.
How do you even know that? I wouldn't have even known that.
Well,
first of all, they were staffing the gun counter 24 hours, but they couldn't staff the fucking fabric aisle or the paint aisle. Those are much more like common household things.
You're way more likely to want to sew up a pillow at midnight
than to buy a gun.
Shoot someone.
I mean, first of all, I've had to buy fabric from a Walmart before. You can't find a single fucking soul
You're always
to help
pressing
you.
that little like button.
And everyone hears it. They're just like,
There's
they probably don't even know what yards
She's
are.
literally in the fabric section just looking at you like, Oh my God, that brought up a core memory. Do you remember when, I don't know, you're younger than me, but putting bows in your hair used to be this big thing when I was in middle school. So you would go to Walmart and you'd pick out.
Yeah.
And
you'd make them.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite things to do.
I would say also like in high school cheer, like one of the moms used to like make us bows for like every single like uniform and every single outfit, and like we would all just like I loved them. Did like a bow for every outfit.
Yes,
a bow.
I tried to play basketball one year. Obviously, wasn't for me. But I wore a bow.
I was hoping you wouldn't just say that.
I wore a bow to the first practice, and I got made fun of so bad.
I bet you did. They probably ripped it out of your fucking hair.
They're like, you dumb bitch.
You stupid bitch.
Why would you wear a bow to basketball
practice?
Isn't
for you?
Like, I'm not gonna be ugly.
I'm not gonna be oogly.
I'm not gonna be ugly just because I'm sweating. Sorry, you guys want to look bad.
It's absolutely silly.
Yeah, I don't know anything else that feels
Yep.
illegal to buy. Okay, well, your friend and I both, what feels illegal to buy is dogs from the Amish. Not
that was an
illegal,
experience, dude.
but it's just like
I
they're
don't
so
know.
much cheaper. So we have a few Amish communities around us.
We do. In Indiana, there's probably one too many, to be completely honest with you.
But so I got a Morkie, and normally Morkies are around $1,000. I got her for $250.
Well, and then
I was like, what are you guys doing to be able to sell these dogs
Winston for like $450, and he's like a corgi, and I'm like, those dogs are pretty expensive too. I mean, I don't know what they're like normal prices, but I mean that seems pretty cheap for like a dog. But I mean, like we literally
it's always
drove.
the sketchiest situation.
Oh, it was like this guy like doesn't. He didn't have a phone.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he did, but he was like, I don't ever answer it. Like I don't ever get on it. And he was like, I'm gonna give you this address. Like just tell me what time you're gonna be here, and I'll just like be ready for you to be here. My anxiety in the day and age that we live in, like if I can't text you that I'm here and I have to go knock on your door, I might not even come. I might not even come. We like literally drove 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours. I don't even remember what it was. It was far as fuck. Drove all the way out there, and then like 20 minutes before we're supposed to hit this house, it was just barren wasteland. Like we're on fucking gravel roads. I'm like, bitch, we're in their territory. Like if we go missing, we're going missing.
Like hills have eyes.
No, I'm so serious. And I'm like, we don't have any service out here. Like no one's gonna be able to find us. We like pull into this driveway, and as he gets out, and she's like, should I knock on the door? I'm like, you're gonna have to. And there was like 3 doors. She was like, which door do I knock on? I was like, I don't know, just guess. And this like guy comes out, and he's like,
speak Dutch.
No, he goes, are you here for Tyler?
Are you here for Tyler?
And as he goes, I am. And he like gives us the dog, and then like we left. But I was like, dude, we just drove all this way just for that.
It's so weird. Yeah,
and they had them in like crates, and like you could tell like they live a very minimal life. Like you could like see in the windows, and there's like nothing. Like they just have like their couch, like
one table.
Yeah.
Just a huge dinner table.
So fucking crazy how differently they live, like their day to day than like what we do. But that was insane. Like,
did you know they also
are you here for Tyler?
They refuse to go to the hospital because with their religion, it's if it's your time, it's your time. But certain accidents happen, and legally you have to resuscitate if something were to happen. So in my hometown, near my hometown, this horse and buggy got hit by a car, like smoked. Well, they obviously take the guy to the hospital. They pick him up in an ambulance, and they save his life, but they won't pay the medical bills because they're like, no, we don't. That's against our religion.
Is there any like thing like legally that says like I mean, can they technically get away with that though? Like, is it their religion? Like they don't have to pay it?
Yeah, because they said, due to our religion, we did not want to be resuscitated.
And you did it anyway.
So they don't have to pay the hospital bills. So I'm like, damn, it's kind of smart. It's kind of smart.
Is that how I get out of mine?
Yeah, I mean, all of their teeth are probably falling out, but they don't pay medical bills, so.
They still have every dog under the sun that you could possibly have.
It feels really weird.
I almost stole them all.
It feels really weird to end it on just trashing Amish people. I'm sure they're very nice.
I'm sure they're doing fine, man.
Live your
well,
truth.
On the bright side, we'll end it here. Next week, we're going to get that intro down.
Yes.
And we're going to have something for y'all
Green
to look
juice,
forward
Papa
to.
Juice, comedy loose,
impetuous.
Poop juice, kumadoose, comatose, foopatoof.
Beauty
whatever.
and breakdown.
We'll get it.
Bum, bum, bum.
I trust us.
We got it.
I do. It is Valentine's Day weekend next week, so I don't care. But I
don't care.
Dude, Valentine's Day for female comics is the
girl's worst nightmare.
No, it's like so. For some reason I get it. You want to whatever. You're supporting women, and I love that. So thank you. But Valentine's Day weekend is like a marathon for me because I get booked on every show for Valentine's Day weekend. Anyway, I am going to be at White Rabbit on February 13th. And then February 14th, I'm headlining a wine bar here in Indianapolis called Great Legs Wine Bar. It's actually going to be in the Bottle Works Hotel, but it's sponsored by Great Legs Wine Bar. So you get a free glass of wine when you come and take it to the show. And then the weekend, the 17th and 18th, I'm going to be in South Bend at the Drop Comedy Club. And then the 19th, I will be at the Sunday show in Broad Ripple.
She's packed. So in other words, don't call, don't text.
I'm
she
very
will be
busy,
on Do Not Disturb.
It just comes if you
any plans. Make sure you hit me up.
If you don't want to
come
support
through me first.
the love of your life and go to Valentine's Day shit, come watch or bring them. I don't care. I love love.
I love love and couples that are in love.
Oh my god, it's so cute. I love when you guys do that. But yeah, okay.
Bye.
Bye.